Welcome to this week's episode of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. I'm sports editor Jim Leitner, pinch hitting for Steve Ortman, who's down in Des Moines covering girls state basketball. I'm joined by Brenden West, who will be going to Des Moines next week to cover the boys state basketball tournament after Dubuque Senior reached the tournament with a big impressive win on Tuesday night. Brenden, the Rams had to beat a very good number one ranked Bettendorf team to get there. How exactly did the Rams make it to state?
Well, a couple of different reasons. For one, Noah Carter, right from the very beginning, set the tone for Senior. He had 16 points by the end of the first quarter. He made his first 6 shots, 4 3-pointers. And from midway in the first quarter on, Senior led. Bettendorf really never let the game get out of reach, but Senior did all the right things down the stretch. 14 of 16 in the fourth quarter at the free throw line when they really needed those points. And but I can't say enough about Noah Carter and the kind of game he played. 22 first half points and just setting the tone, really establishing himself as an elite player in the state of Iowa when it comes to basketball. He just had a phenomenal game.
Would you say he played like a fictional character who was dominant down low and really controlled the game? I don't want to get into. I don't want to.
No, not at all.
But would you say that he played kind of like a fictional character who was dominant and
yes,
overpowering?
Yes, I would say he was like Godzilla tearing through an entire society in Bettendorf. And Bettendorf, to their credit, they bow out at 20-2. They were the number one team in the state heading into this game, and they have a phenomenal Division I player themselves in DJ Carton, who finished with 27 points, second only to Noah's 30. So, Bettendorf, I feel. I feel like 2 teams entered the U.S. Cellular Center on Tuesday night that were both state tournament caliber. I was able to catch up with Noah after the game. This was a long time coming for the Rams. Noah, as a freshman, along with Sam Link and Nick Timmerman, were all 3 starters the last time Senior made it to state in 2016. Since then, they lost 2 heartbreaking sub-state finals, missing out on Des Moines. So this one for them felt really good to be able to punch their ticket back to the well, and Noah just had all kinds of praise for his teammates and described the feeling.
Coming up short the past 2 seasons they've been so tough on us, and to finally break through, it's been phenomenal. I can't be any more prouder of my team. We've been working so hard, 12 months every year. We never take any time off. And in the fall, we're working hard, and now that it's paying off, I couldn't be prouder.
How motivated were you just right at the start of this game? You had a terrific first quarter. You were clearly feeling something. I guess describe how you were entering this game, your mindset.
I knew that they were going to go to their guy, and I got to be the guy for us. So, that I was feeling really good in warm-ups, and I was just hoping that'd carry over to the game, and it did, and I let it fly, and it was falling for me.
Last time you were at the well, you were just a freshman. I know that's a while back for you and everything, but what memories do you have of that place that maybe you're planning on taking into next week?
Just starting off hot. As freshmen, our intentions were different than they are now. Freshmen, we were happy to get down there. This year, we got something bigger on our mind.
Noah Carter obviously is a University of Northern Iowa recruit. DJ Carton from Bettendorf is going to play at Ohio State next year. Tell me what that was like to watch 2 high-end Division I recruits go toe-to-toe with some pretty high stakes on the line.
Yeah, we're talking about a high-level basketball game here, Lights, and we had, in the second half, we had literally Noah matched up against DJ, even though they play different positions, and that's because they're arguably they're each team's 2 best defenders and they're each team's best scoring options. And so watching them play, I'm watching DJ Carton slash through the lane and throw down tomahawk dunks. I'm watching Noah Carter catch alley-oops and throwing it down with 2 hands. both these guys trading shots left and right, scoring in a number of different ways, and it was exciting, high-level basketball. And these two teams definitely both showed Tuesday night that they're among the best in the state. I know only one of them's going there, but two state tournament caliber teams.
Now we shift gears forward. Dubuque Senior is going to be playing at the Well, as you mentioned. They'll be playing another team with Division I prospects in Iowa City West, a team with a really good pedigree at the state tournament. What can you tell me looking forward to next week in the first round matchup with Iowa City West?
Well, the Mississippi Valley Conference, all conference selections were announced this week, and so when Senior heads down to Des Moines to take on the Trojans, it's going to pit Noah Carter, which is the Mississippi Division Athlete of the Year, against Patrick McCaffrey, who is Iowa City West best player, and he is the Valley Division Player of the Year. So you're talking about the two best players that this conference has to offer, going toe-to-toe. And in the last several years, these two teams have been in the rankings. They're pretty much mainstays there. And they've had some really tough, tight battles. Senior dropped a one-possession game to West this year. So I'm really looking forward to that matchup. I really do think it's a toss-up. It's the number 4 seed versus the number 5 seed. And I know, just based on my experience watching the Mississippi Valley Conference as they attend the state tournament, that they are, both of those teams are very worthy contenders and should not be overlooked by anyone. So I'm expecting another exciting game between two top-level teams, both, again, boasting elite players.
All right, I think that should pretty much do it for this edition of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. Look for Brendan's coverage both in the print edition and on Telegraph Herald Online. Thanks again for viewing, and we'll catch you next week.